Hey, what's up, y'all? It's that gospel in the garden coming at you. So I'm up here mowing the yard, and I was done, but I had to go back and kind of clean up some of the area that this lot that's beside me is not consistently maintained. It constantly runs wild, and we have to call HOA and constantly have to get this area mowed and tended to. But I want to show you something that, as today I was looking at it and shaking my head, because I had to go and cut some areas that they are not maintaining. I now have to maintain. It's bleeding off into my yard. So let me show you, right? So you see right here, there's a line. You see how the dirt, and then there's the grass right here. Well, look at how their weeds, you see how that is coming all into my yard. I'm gonna give you a better picture. Because I have to cut their weeds. So I'm gonna show you. See how see how it's creeping in my yard? See all that? I gotta cut it right here. See how it's creeping? All that, see how it's all in my yard? Yep. So that weeds, they start to grow and entangle into my grass. And next thing you know, they dropping seeds, and those weeds that was in their yard, now I have to deal with in my yard. And I'm saying it's such a nuisance because I had nothing to do with that. This is simply because somebody else is not maintaining upkeeping their yard, and it's impacting my yard. You know, the Lord hit me with that gospel in the garden. That's when he hit me with that gospel in the garden. Do we sometimes consider, when looking at our lives, what we fail to maintain, what we fail to upkeep, the impact it has on others? I know we got this mentality, hey, it's my life, and it's my. But do we understand that it also affects or impacts others? What we fail to maintain, what we fail to obey, what we fail to let go, do we understand or even consider how much of an impact it has on others? Us not walking in our purpose in God daily, walking this thing out. Do we sometimes consider how much it impacts others? I got it. It impacts us. But do we ever consider how much it also impacts others? I just want us to marinate on that thing. I want us to really think about that. Because the sin that I continue to allow myself to be entangled in, the things I don't want to let go, the things I want to stay in disobedience in, yes, it impacts me. Yes, it impacts us. Do we ever consider how much it impacts others? Or the weeds in our yard that we fail to check, fail to maintain, fail to dig up? Do we ever consider how much it impacts others' yards? I'm just saying, I want us to really meditate on that. Do we understand that if you continue, this for my married people, do you ever consider you having an adulterous relationship? It not only just hurts you, do we ever consider how much of impact it has on others? I'm just using that as an example, but I'm saying, do we ever consider? Because sometimes we think sin is a solo act. But no, do we ever consider that sin also impacts others? So I'm just saying, I just want us to think about that. I want us to think about that today. We sometimes look at things like, man, you know what? It's mine, it's me. Do we understand or could we consider that what I continue to stay entangled in, how it impacts or affects other relationships, other people? It's not just about my yard. It's just not about our yard. And I'm just telling you, what we fail to check never goes unchecked. What we don't check pertaining to us, it will always cost somebody. I'm just saying it's your gospel in the garden. I need to call this HOA because they don't understand what they're failing to take care of, the impact it has on me. Do you understand? This is your gospel in the garden. Consider others. It's not just about you.